Life Podcast.
I'm awesome! Team Awesome!
Ho ho!
Awesome Life Podcast, episode 101.
101.
I'm your boy, Mr. Phoenix.
Here with Chili. It's
We
just
got-
us today.
Yeah,
It's just us today.
Say,
That's all we got. We all we got and we all we need. So
Yep.
let's get
That's
into
all
it,
that
man.
matters. That's all that matters. Man.
Episode 101. Yeah, we here, man. Back again. Get the link sent out to all the
So
homies.
where you from? No,
Right.
it's so weird without the guests. It's like we immediately have something to talk about.
Yeah.
Sorry we're late. It's 8 o'clock somewhere. No, actually it's 8 o'clock nowhere.
Yeah.
That's not how it
Yeah,
works.
No. But all good, man.
Cheers.
It's always good to do just one with us. You know, the OGs.
The OGs.
Yeah. Get
The
through
new new OGs.
The new OGs, right? Let me also pull up the live stream, make sure the shit working.
It better be working.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
We've had some technical difficulties.
Hopefully, I'm not clipping like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Just a quick second.
So I'm gonna go ahead and
All right, we're definitely live.
okay,
There we
perfect,
go.
perfect. That's what I like to hear. Yeah,
Cool,
we
cool, cool.
Definitely are.
Yo, what up, Trace? Thanks for tuning in, dog.
Oh, Trace, our number one fan.
All
I don't know if
Trace
he's
a
our
good
number
guy.
one fan,
Yeah.
but he's
All good, man.
He's a great dude. Great dude.
All good.
So let's talk. Let's
get
talk.
right into it.
Let's talk election.
Yeah, big
We're not.
election coming
We're
up.
we're not a political podcast.
Nah,
We have very different views.
true.
But you know,
got our own
we share
opinions.
we share similar moral values. But yeah, predictions. Who you got? Who's winning it?
I got minus 120. Donald Trump, let's go.
Is
You know what I mean?
uh-uh.
It just went dark.
Did it go dark?
Yes, it just went dark.
Oh no! Why are we dark? Well, at least this happened 2 minutes into it.
Not the whole
Whole
way through.
episode into it.
Trace, can you hear us? Trace, can you tell us why it went dark?
Camera already in use.
What does that mean?
I don't even know what that means, and it's not provocative. It's the opposite of provocative.
What should we do?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, audio, he said the audio's still good, so we're still live.
We're still live.
Can't see none. Should I unplug it and plug it back in? What even happened, bro? This is the kind of shit that just
We're doing
dumbfounds me.
literally nothing.
We didn't even touch it.
Didn't touch anything.
Should I plug it back in?
No, because I troubleshot this a little. Let's see, camera. Detect.
That speaker. Audio. He said audio only pod ?
It could be, or I could figure out how to.
Yo.
Okay, I don't need to chat with support. Just need this thing to work.
Got Estevan in the chat. What up, Doe? Working on getting the.
The video back.
Can you click on the? Can you click on? On that when it's crossed out. Can you click on that?
No, because that's gonna put us. That's gonna hide us. That's not. The problem is the camera is in use. Let's see.
That don't make no sense, but
You guys just stay with us.
Yeah.
Stay with us.
just saying, it coming back. It's coming back.
I'm gonna test something out and. Does this again? I don't know. We're live. We should be live.
All right, let's see if we come back.
We're back. No, are we?
We're back.
We're back.
We're back like we never left.
Okay, so now we
Good
know
grief.
we could just back out. And
We're back. All right, word,
We'll be
big
fine.
word. Thanks for sticking with us, Trace. Appreciate you. All righty, man. So let's get right back to it. Again, I got I got Donald Trump winning this election, man.
Okay.
I do. Reason being is I think honestly, I've never seen so much like social media support for a Republican before. I know it's Donald Trump. He has a large fan base, so on and so forth. But just, I mean, anywhere from Elon Musk even supporting him is something that I don't think is, that
Bro,
doesn't happen with Republican candidates.
He's a legit celebrity.
He is.
I mean, it's just like
Ronald Reagan.
It's just like I was just gonna say, just like Arnold.
Sure.
You know, Arnold wasn't necessarily qualified,
Sure.
and he did it.
But I also think people are typically fed up with the economy, how expensive everything is. They want to change, and I don't think a lot of people are convinced that the same person that's been in office for the last 4 years is going to change anything to make the next 4 years better.
All right, so I do think Trump's going to win, but I know you want to just bash on Biden in this administration, but you inherited a country in a pandemic, something that we've never dealt with before, and we gave out a lot of free money. Even before this administration, we gave out a lot of free money, but more during, obviously.
Sure.
There's repercussions to that shit.
Yeah. We also stay giving out free money too.
I know.
Keep that in mind as well.
We'll be sending that overseas to Ukraine and Israel.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, just all the social programs, and I mean, we give out free money all the time, which again doesn't help.
So, do you think it's going to be close or a landslide?
Oh, I think it'll be relatively close. It's tough again. Like if you look at some of the polls, especially in the swing states like Pennsylvania, excuse me, in the states like Pennsylvania, if you go back to the 2016 and the 2020 election, 2016, the polls thought that it was going to go Biden or no Hillary. That was Hillary at the time.
Correct.
And it ended up going Trump. The polls slightly favor Trump, just barely in Pennsylvania. And of course, there's all kinds of different polls. It really depends on the exact news outlet that you look at as well. That being said, if Trump wins Pennsylvania, he's going to win the election. That's
you think it's just going to boil down to PA?
I mean, there are other swing states, Wisconsin, Michigan, but you got 19 electoral votes in Pennsylvania. I think it comes down to that state, and I think Trump barely wins that state, so that's why I think he's going to win.
Well, I think it's my right as an American to not vote. I don't want to vote on this. I do not like either candidate, but I will admit that I do believe Trump will be good for crypto, and what's good for crypto is good for me. So,
sure.
Yeah,
I get that. But I disagree as far as not voting. I mean, again, I understand.
It's my right. I don't have to.
Correct. And it's also.
And who says I'm not voting on all the other stuff? I'm just not.
Okay, sure. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. So if it comes down to one, that particular, the presidential race, I understand that. But I do think everyone should go out and vote. You should go out and vote for who you think will be best for your life and your family's life and not anyone else. So, yeah.
Well, so it really shouldn't be that, even though that's how we think selfishly. That's not selfish. We should think about what's best for the entire country.
What's good for me is good for you, brother.
No, it's not.
It is. No, absolutely.
Not necessarily, because
no,
you could look. People live completely different lifestyles.
Sure.
And what's good for you may not be good for someone else.
No. And again, I disagree. You should never vote on what is good for what other people say. No, you vote for yourself. That's why you have a vote and why they have a vote too.
I get what you're saying. That's how we do it, because we're selfish.
That's not selfish.
No,
that's not selfish at all.
So I'm just asking a question.
Yeah.
Okay. Just answer the question. Do you believe that something that is good for you may not be good for the country as a whole? And your vote, and you're going to choose to vote for what's good for you rather than what's good for the country and the future of the country.
Well, I believe what's good for me is also good for the country, because I feel like I'm not rich. I'm not poor. Again, as middle class as they come, which I feel like the majority of Americans are. So yeah, so again, if my taxes get lowered, your taxes get lowered. Again, that's across the board. I think yeah, I think the economy being better and more money in people's pockets just benefits everyone, not just me. But at the same time, I don't vote for other people. That's why they have a vote.
No, I
It's
get
there's
that.
nothing selfish about that. That's why everyone individually has a vote. And so when people talk about, the rich, the poor, whatever it is, you vote for what you think is going to be best for yourself and your family. Nothing selfish about it, I don't think.
I mean, that is selfish.
No, it's not.
If you're thinking of yourself, that's selfish.
But
By definition, it is.
no, again, that's not being selfish. That's not being greedy. We all have a vote. Why would you vote for something that you think is someone else?
Selfish. I'm not telling you you're being wrong for being selfish, but
Okay,
but you are being selfish.
I mean, selfish in the sense that if you do what's best for you, is that being selfish? No, I don't think so. I don't think that's being selfish.
But
That's
it's
kind of
not
extreme.
it's not a bad thing to be selfish.
I mean, again, so maybe by definition, I guess that's not what I really think of being selfish.
Let me ask you. Let me give you a scenario. Okay.
Mhm.
And I know your answer.
Yeah. Well, maybe you do.
I do. I know your answer.
Well, then why ask?
But our audience doesn't
Just
know.
tell me what I'm going to say.
You have a mom and a dad, right?
Correct.
And 2 sisters.
Correct.
Okay. All 4 of them die, or 100 people die that you don't know.
Sure.
You're picking your family. Correct? Let's say 1,000. Let's say 100,000. You're still probably picking your family.
Sure. Again, that's
selfish.
Well,
yeah.
That's. I mean,
it's an extreme, but it is something you're picking that's better for you, your life, when it could hurt. It could hurt so many others.
Again, that I think that goes a little bit deeper. That's a. I mean, it's almost a paradox. It's the same thing with the train. Do you go the train that kills one person or the train that kills 50 people? Again, it's kind of
I'm just giving you an example of how the choices you make for yourself are selfish, but it doesn't mean they're a bad thing. All I'm saying is those are
sure. Yeah, sure. Again, I don't think typically selfishness is thought of a bad thing, and there are many cases where it is. This is not a case.
No. I mean, you gotta fight for your family, loved ones, etc. Anyone?
Hey, shout out Bert. Flip the Bills. He says 37-14 over the Dolphins. I don't think so. I think that's
37-14.
I think so. Love you too, though, Bert. Love you too.
No respect.
Yeah, that's
I don't respect them either. So
that's a little rough.
It's all good, bro.
But we'll keep it going. Favorite meal of all time. One meal that you can construct.
That I make, or just my favorite, like just a memory of like the best meal.
I mean, best meal. It could be something that like you go into a restaurant, unlimited possibilities. What are you going to order?
I'm going to give you an experience that I had.
An experience.
It's. I don't know if I could. I would have to really narrow down, but I got one in my head that is just like superb, but I can't get it again. Unfortunately.
Damn, it's gone.
I was working with a company called Right Choice Pools, and the owner of that company got me into fine dining.
Mm.
And he took me to this restaurant. Took me and I think my girlfriend was there. No, it might have just been me and the other sales guy, Joel. Took me to this place called 3030. It's at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in Fort Lauderdale or something like that.
Okay.
Baller.
Bougie.
Baller. He's like, bro, I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but get the fried chicken. Yo,
damn.
Let me tell you, it was the greatest like fried chicken I'd ever had. And let me tell you how this meal was so they took chicken thighs and they cut out like these pucks. So they were perfect circles.
Oh, damn.
They tenderized like a motherfucker.
Precision.
Lightly breaded, seasoned to perfection, served with local collard greens,
Ooh.
jalapeno, cheddar cheese, bacon, cornbread, mashed potatoes, and the best gravy I've ever fucking had.
Damn. And this is at fine dining?
Yes. We got shrimp cocktails as a side, bro. When I say shrimp cocktail, if you
Jumbo
it's just
shrimp.
one, bro. This is, mind you, this is 2012. Okay, it was like
12 years ago. Damn.
$8 a shrimp. It might have been 12. No, it was $12 a shrimp. That's probably a $20 shrimp now with the way inflation's been.
$8 a shrimp.
But those things were like mini lobster tails.
I bet.
Those things were
Jumbo
fat.
jumbo. Damn.
But I got another story with that same meal, that
the same place.
Same place. So I went there another time, had the meal again. That's how good it was. Like top notch, top tier. You know, I've experienced a lot of other good food since then.
Sure.
So I just have a memory of what it was.
Yeah.
But check this out. New Year's Eve. My boss is like, let's go to 30-30. So I go with my girl.
Is that here in
No, that's in
that's
Florida.
in Florida? Okay.
Yeah, Fort Lauderdale. He's like, let's go to 30-30 again. I'm like, cool. I'm gonna get my fried chicken meal. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Well, we get there, and it's a fixed menu because it's New Year's. So there's no fried.
They
no
only have a
fried.
couple options.
Yeah, you could get, there's either a steak meal, a chicken meal, or a seafood meal. You get
Okay.
one glass of wine each.
Okay.
Okay. An app and a dessert. And at the time, bro, I was making okay money. I wasn't making great money. You know what my rent was back then? Probably $360 a month.
Just for yourself.
Yeah, we
Living
had
with
roommates.
roommates.
I had like 3 or 4 roommates.
Hey, shout out Angelo.
What up, Jello?
Miss you already, dog.
Yeah.
Free thug. What up?
So at that point, I never really spent like that meal, that fried chicken meal was affordable. It was like $35, $40.
Damn, at the time in 2012, that's still
steep.
Still steep,
bro. When I got the check for me and my girl was $300 before tax, before tips.
Yeah,
before tip. And I, at that time, again, my rent was like $360 a month.
Yeah, see,
and of course, I grabbed it like it's nothing. My boss is there.
I know the
but
exact
it's
feeling
not like, I like, when you do the gulp,
Mhm.
like you just swallowed all your spit because you just like, holy shit, what did I get myself into? And the meal was trash. Like maybe it was trash because I didn't get the meal I wanted and I'm overpaying for it.
Yeah,
but like I was so upset.
Damn.
Fuck that.
That's fair. That's fair, man.
Yeah, I don't have that meal anymore.
If I was gonna construct a favorite meal of all time, I can't say I've had it in a restaurant. But if I take like probably the best ribeye I have with some king crab legs and mashed potatoes and some
surf and turf.
Surf and turf I think would be my favorite, and I'd just combine the best options, the best king crab I've had with honestly probably the best king crab I haven't had. It would be the best king crab that I ever have. So yeah, surf and turf. Getting the steak with I really like lobster too, but I think king crab is the GOAT as far as
bro. That surf and turf burger in Cocoa Beach was
slaps, dude. Slaps every single time for sure. Yeah.
We're gonna keep it going.
I'm gonna keep it going.
All right, halfway through the season, your team's 7-0, right, or 8-0?
7-0, soon to be 8-0. Monday.
My team's 2-5. Terrible. What is your prediction for the rest of your season?
That's tough, man.
Who are you afraid of? Who do you think you get a loss?
So I don't know if Bert's still watching. Fuck you, Bales. No. he said no one cares about your seafood preferences. Well, maybe they don't. That's okay. So if the Chiefs were to lose a game, which they could very well win every single game out, I will say this: the Bills probably give them their best shot. I think.
Is it in?
It's in Buffalo.
It's in Buffalo.
I think the Bills give them their best shot. And historically, they lose to the Bills in the regular season and then beat their ass in the playoffs, where it matters. So I'll say Buffalo gives them Buffalo could. I don't think they will, but they very well could give them their first loss. And if not, let's say just hypothetically they do go undefeated. They're sitting all their starters week 18 against Denver, and Denver's probably fighting for a playoff spot. So if not, that's where they'd probably take their first loss if it's not against Buffalo.
Word. We're 2-5. We'll be lucky to win 7 games this season.
So do you think no chance of playoffs, no chance of a wild card?
It starts this Sunday if there is a chance. I mean, I don't think we're beating the Bills.
But if they do beat the Bills, how much does that switch your perspective on their season? And does it?
We'd be lucky to get a wild card spot if we were able to do that. And if we lose to the Bills, it's non-existent. Not a chance in hell we go to the playoffs. And that's on the record.
Sure.
Now I really thought I really thought that we were going to win against Indianapolis even without Tua, and then Arizona, and that's a completely different ball game with those two games. We could have afforded a loss to the Bills, but
yeah,
it's neither here nor there.
Right. I mean, it is what it is. But flip side of that, we got the NBA back. We got basketball back. What are your hopes for the Miami Heat?
We're kind of fucked. Without Jimmy like going nuclear and Bam showing offensive growth, we're like stuck. Tyler's gonna give us his 18 to 22 points, which is fine, and he's a defensive liability. Scary Terry, I do like. He's a solid scorer. We need big production from rookies and young pieces. No shot at going to the finals. Maybe a play-in spot without like some mid-season trade type of thing but I don't know who we trade other than Tyler Hero. And
who do you get back? I mean,
yeah, exactly. Greg, if he's in the chat, he's gonna say they're gonna trade Jimmy and get someone like Jalen Green or whatever.
Shout out Greg, good old Greg. I took care of Greg in our fantasy matchup. Let it be known, but a lot of games
Greg's
to go.
Gonna be on an episode real soon.
I look forward to that. That'll be many good times.
Yeah.
As far as the Nuggets, man. Dude, it's tough. I'm not sure if they're as good as they were last year. Obviously, the playoffs. They're going to make the playoffs. I think a 3 or 4 seed is probably the most realistic. You never know what happens from there. But
how's Russell Westbrook been?
I mean, he's been a factor. But he's not a game changer. Like so again, like off the bench. A perfectly fine role player. I don't know. He's gonna have to step up along with the rest of them. I mean, last game Murray only had 6 points against the Timberwolves. They lost by 3. So
Murray had 6 points.
He had 6 points.
The 6th or 7th best shooting guard in the NBA.
Yeah, well, I mean, depends. I guess it depends on the day. He's I love Jamal.
He's clutch.
He's personally my favorite player on the Nuggets, as much as I love Joker. And
you like him more than Joker? I'm shocked.
I'm not. He's not better than Joker.
Most people are like on Joker.
Oh, I love Joker. I mean, I love Joker. Don't get me wrong, but I think Murray's just much more like a traditional basketball player, while Joker just kind of just lobs it up and it always goes in type shit. So that's all it is. But do I think they make the NBA Finals? It's a tough shot. I think they could go on a run in the playoffs. I just don't know when it ends. Because again, I think last year they had a really good shot of battling the Celtics in the finals, and they didn't get there. So I don't know.
So it's unfortunate.
It happens.
All right. So let's keep it going.
I'm gonna
keep it going. I gotta have that shit on deck, bro. I have to have it on deck. So we can just like at a moment's notice. We need the soundboard.
I know.
That's what we need. It's so easy, so much easier with it. You know, that was definitely the wrong one.
I know you fuck that. And it was rightfully.
All right. What do we have cooking up?
I mean, just more content in general. Number one,
Okay.
I think you have the real shit that's cooking.
Y'all like the cooking or like nah, more content's coming.
The ideas, the
We're gonna do some skits this month. We got music coming out. Me and Camo
That's
the
right.
Cool. Probably a music video. We'll see. We're working on. We're scheming.
also your
So it's called Coffee Shop Thoughts currently, but I kind of like. There's Java Journey. That was one that Coffee and Conversation, Coffee and Combo. I'm going through it. I'm figuring it out. I'll come up with the name eventually.
all right.
But yeah, that's gonna be a little cute, little intimate, questionnaire that I, meet random people at coffee shops and
Yeah,
ask them some questions, get to know them,
definitely like the concept.
like
the idea.
like speed dating, but like speed getting to know somebody.
Sure. Yeah.
It's not like dating. Like we're not dating. I'm not trying
Right.
to date
Yeah.
nobody.
Yeah. But it's interesting. You're gonna have a lot of people that are gonna be awkward and tell you to fuck right off. That's just the pure nature of it.
I bet if I go to outside of Dutch Bros, people be like, "Oh, you'll buy my coffee? Yeah, I'll fucking talk to you.
Yeah.
Fuck
yeah.
yeah, dude.
You're gonna pay for my $9 coffee.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Yeah, bro.
That's funny.
That's the Dutch Bros people. And we're now on Spotify. If you didn't know,
That's right. If you like Spotify, if you're a big Spotify kind of guy,
episode 100 is on there now, featuring Sasha and Bella.
yeah. Go check it out.
Yeah, check it out. We're on the Spotify. Give us a little follow. We need as much support as we can get. YouTube's been absolutely hating on us. Hardcore. Hard body.
Can't say that, brother. You're just gonna hate even more.
Nah, that's all right. They're not listening to this podcast. Love you, YouTube.
Yeah,
The overlords of the YouTube overlords. We love you. Please,
we're sorry for whatever we did.
Can we please get a viral clip one of these days, like soon, like before the end of the year? Can we crack 50,000 on?
I've seen way more whack shit get way more views on YouTube. But
I think that idea with the GTA in the background might be or Roblox or whatever.
something.
Yeah, we got to try something.
We will. We'll try it all out.
We're skipping the chill zone.
Well, yeah, it don't.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Since we don't have a chill zone, I just have to share this with you. Here we go. Personal foul, snapping half away, universe, Thanos.
I did fuck it up.
He had one.
I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared.
He wasn't prepared, but it was still a fun time.
It was funny.
Shout out to Crystal.
Yeah.
Great party.
Yep.
Great party. The gang's all here. All three of us.
Oh damn. Anyway,
Crystal's not even watching.
I'm gonna keep it going.
Cafecito with suavecito. See, Greg.
See or no? See. Word, big word.
Let's keep it going.
Keep it going, dog. So, another bucket list item. We want to go over that.
Yeah. You got one?
Oh shoot! I mean, just travel, bro. Dude, there's
give me another travel destination that I don't know about.
There are so many that obviously, again, I've only been out of the country once, and that was Guatemala on a mission trip. So besides that, I'm gonna say Australia, bro.
Java Jerry.
I want to go to the land down under.
Yeah,
I
love Australia.
And again, as much as like all the different shit out there that's ready to kill you in an instance, like I just want to go and experience it. Go to Sydney. Go to just I know it's hot. I know all the creatures out there want to kill you. But of the many places I want to travel, I think Australia would be dope.
I heard the food sucks.
Really?
I heard it's like unseasoned. You might like.
I mean, think about like there's Thai food, Chinese food, There's all kind of Mexican food. There's all kinds of different food. Have you ever heard of Australian food? Is there an Australian place we can go to down the road?
Yeah, I'm sure they sell kangaroo steaks.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Some koala.
Oh, you trying to eat koala? I think they're an endangered species. You
They
son
might.
of a bitch.
They might be. What about you?
Shit. This one was for you, bro. But I'll come up with one. I kind of want to go to a Super Bowl. It doesn't have to be a Dolphins.
Oh,
Super
that's a
Bowl.
good one.
I've never
That's a
been.
good one.
I really want to go to a Super Bowl.
The money and the status that you have if you can actually go to a Super Bowl. Like Super Bowl used to be like affordable in the sense that like, yeah, it costs you a paycheck, but now standing room tickets are like 10 racks. If any, like 10 racks just for the shittiest seat in the entire place.
Yeah.
So, yeah, would absolutely love to go to Super Bowl. That's so tough.
Honorable mention. Courtside at a basketball game.
At any?
With like viewing
like
LeBron or
the Heat
or Steph Curry. You know, I want to be seated next to like, you know, if I'm at a Lakers game, you know, Jack Nicholson or, you know, seeing like the real big time fan, Spike Lee at Madison Square Garden.
Damn.
Something like that. You know?
All right. Fair enough.
That's on my bucket list. It's gonna happen.
Alrighty. So you're doing the diet. You've been on it for 11 days, 12 days, something like that.
I started it not this Monday, last Monday. So 7, about 10, 11 days.
Okay. And so tell me about it and how's it going? Is it hard?
All right. I'm on the carnivore diet. And I know this isn't carnivore, but this is as close as I can get to carnivore.
That's lion juice.
It's lion piss.
Yeah.
I can imagine lion piss tasted something like this.
We should have got the double oaked.
Yeah, we can't afford this podcast. Cannot afford double oak.
Yeah, subscribe so we can afford double oak.
We gotta get monetized already, bro.
Yeah, sooner rather than later.
Yeah. We need a catalyst. We need like one big time guest. We do have some potential, you know, solid guests coming up. I mean, all our guests are solid, but I mean, like one that would possibly like their fan base might come and check us out. But yeah, I'm on the carnivore diet. 11 days in, I'm down like 7-8 pounds. It sucked. The very first like few days, awful, absolutely awful.
You more used to it now?
Yeah, I'm used to it. I don't even care about sugar and bread, nothing.
So you wake up.
I'm already in ketosis. I don't even fucking think about it. I have some goals to accomplish.
You wake up in the morning. What do you eat?
Nothing. I go have coffee with fucking heavy cream in it.
Okay, first meal of the day. What are you eating?
Probably eggs and bacon.
Yeah.
Eggs and sausage.
Eggs and sausage.
It's the most exciting meal because you get like a side of something.
Yeah.
Like after this, I'm gonna go cook a fucking filet mignon upstairs with nothing. Just
meat.
Just a steak. That's it.
Sure.
But yeah, no, I feel great. I feel light. I really want to play basketball. Like I'm feeling real light, but I already know what the outcome is. Like I get injured, and then now we're back down to square one. I gain weight again. But yeah, I'm losing weight. I'm looking good. Swole.
Okay.
I'm trying to get to 200 pounds or under. Really 190 if I'm keeping it a buck with you. But I know I'm putting on muscle while I'm losing this weight. So in my head, so like if I'm 215 right now, in a perfect world, I lose 25 pounds of fat, put 10 pounds of muscle on, I'm good.
You're there.
True. I told you the other day, I want to be more than 50% of my body be muscle.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
I'm at 93%, not body fat. Oh God,
pounds of muscle. Yeah.
I'd like to be, 100 to 105, be 200 pounds. Nice. I'll look.
That's a good goal.
I'll look real good. I'm gonna look good for this cruise, bro. I promise you.
Yeah. It's super necessary.
So, Tinder tendency, you didn't want to share a dating experience. For y'all that
Not
don't
yet.
know, Tinder tendencies is just like any embarrassing or memorable dating experience, or
Notable.
could be online dating. Doesn't have to be. This one I'm not doing online dating. I'm gonna tell you weird. You never know where you're gonna meet somebody, and I met somebody at a red light. I'm literally like 21,
Okay.
20, 21 years old. I pull up to this cute chick. She was driving some little like Toyota Corolla. I just left a house party, and in Florida, you're just more outgoing. And you would never do this shit in Colorado.
Yeah.
Rolled my window down, like, "Hey, you're cute." Like, just basically told her,
What's up, girl?
"Can I get your number?" She gave me her number. Cool. Me and her talked for like 3-4 weeks. Never met up. And then she picked a place where we had dinner. And she introduced me to a genre of music that I never listened to at that point.
What was it?
We're getting there. But I will tell you, I had a very embarrassing moment pulling up to the restaurant. I picked her up from her house.
Okay.
She kind of lived in the ghetto.
The
Kinda lived in
ghetto of Florida.
Yeah, like real ghetto, not like ghetto.
Yeah.
Like this little Venezuelan chick. We get to the venue or the restaurant, and I had to parallel park. And at that time, mind you, I got my license when I was 19. I never drove a car before that.
That's late.
Yeah, I got super late. I was a late bloomer on a lot of things. And I had a big sedan. I had a Chrysler 300, and like I couldn't parallel
Couldn't
park.
get it.
And she's like, "Do you want me to do it?" Like,
Oh shit.
and then people are out front that are at the restaurant are just watching.
They start recording you.
No, this is that long ago that no, people weren't just recording, but it took me like probably like 15 tries to get in that spot. So I started the date on the wrong foot.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had dinner, had drinks. Then we went to the back of the restaurant where there was like a dance floor and everything. And they had like a whole dubstep party.
Okay.
That was my first time experiencing dubstep. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, if it's your first time.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, and she did some weird dance. She had high heels that she was jamming out to it. And I was like,
It's kind of hard to dance to that shit, especially if you don't know what you're getting into. I don't know.
It's crazy.
Techno
What's
vibe.
What's crazy is
What up, Kyle?
what's up, Kyle? What's crazy about that is I ended up becoming a huge fan of dubstep because of
Mhm.
Devin. Devin?
Oh,
what did you go by?
Dev Bob? Dev
Yeah.
Bob? Yeah.
He put me on the dubstep. He's like, bro. Because I was like, dubstep's weird. He's like, have sex listening to dubstep. And I was on a cruise and I made a little dubstep playlist.
Okay.
And bro, it was fantastic.
Change your whole
Changed
outlook
my
on it.
life. But to bring the circle back, she is the girl who showed me drinking out of cups.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Fast
Drink-
forward
drink-
10 years later,
drink-
12 years later.
Yeah,
Good lord.
This is like 2010, dog.
Yeah, I didn't
Four-
see that. I
14
didn't see that
years.
shit till 2023.
But yeah, no, it was a good time. Good
Okay.
good day. Good
Word,
day.
word. Alrighty, this is the segment we call This or That. Give you two options. You simply got to choose one over the other. This one looks like we got a more of a Dolphins version, right?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
we're going to start it off. Tyreek Hill or Ricky Williams?
It's tough. I love you, Reek. Don't take offense to this. I hope to meet you one day. But Ricky Williams all
Okay.
day.
Jalen Waddle or Brandon Marshall? Brandon Marshall.
He was kind of like a Martian. He was an alien. He was a freak, bro. He's ridiculous. I got Brandon Marshall, bro.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
I
I got
remember
Brandon.
him on Denver.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Yeah.
And I love Waddle too. I do the penguin dance all the time.
I've never once seen you do it, but I'll go.
Absolutely.
Already.
Tomorrow he's scoring.
Jason
It's a lot.
Taylor or Cam Wake?
That is really tough because I love Cameron Wake. That dude is a physical specimen. We didn't draft him till he was 26 years old. We drafted him out of the Canadian Football League. He was
No,
already,
CFL?
yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
And he put up like 60-something sacks in the time that he was with us.
We'll get to that in just a second, Graham. That's a good question. Xavier Howard or Jalen Ramsey?
Jalen Ramsey is a better corner than Xavier Howard, but I had some great moments with Xavier Howard. I used to love putting up the X. He had a season where I think he had double-digit interceptions,
Really?
10 or 11.
That's
interceptions.
impressive.
So I got Xavier Howard.
All right. Tua or Moreno?
So this is going to be similar situation. I do acknowledge Dan Marino as a better quarterback.
Don't.
I do. I acknowledge him.
Don't tell me.
I acknowledge him as a better quarterback. You got to also understand that Dan Marino retired in '99.
I get that.
I didn't really get to root for him, and even then I was a Dolphins fan only because my dad. Like I didn't like. I like Tua better. I'm not saying he's a better quarterback. He's just someone I've got an attachment to. Like I'm rooting for the kid. I want the kid to succeed. Where Dan Marino had all his major success before I was really a fan, like old enough to be a fan.
So Tua or Dan Marino?
I got Tua.
That's disrespectful.
That's what I like.
That's
It's not better. Like
I get where you're coming from, but that's like me saying like Len Dawson or Alex Smith. I wasn't alive for any of Len Dawson, but that's crazy for me to pick Alex Smith
this
over
is what
Len
I
Dawson.
like. This is what I like.
I know.
Like and better are two different things.
I get that. I get that, but it also comes.
It's just acknowledging like Kingdom Hearts is my favorite game, but it is not the best game. It is not. It's not.
I get where
so many better games.
I get where you're coming from, but even having Tua in the same question as Dan Marino is disrespectful.
Do you know he's done things that Dan Marino's never done?
Oh, like what? Being left-handed? Like what are we talking about here, bro? Dan Marino is one of the greatest of all time.
He is.
Who is never going to touch that?
You're probably right. You're probably right. I'm saying
I like Tua.
I'm rooting for the kid. That's all I'm saying is that I have an attachment to him. Like Reek has had a better career than Ricky Williams, and I picked Ricky Williams. Ricky Williams was a beast. I had an attachment to Ricky Williams.
What years was Ricky Williams?
Ricky Williams is like fucking 2000 to like he did go away and then come back after his getting suspended for smoking weed. Crazy, bro.
What it did to Josh Gordon. Josh Gordon lost his entire career over smoking weed.
I know, but
That's
like
crazy.
just to think that someone got suspended for 2 years over fucking
That's
marijuana.
crazy. That's crazy. All right. I mean, fair.
Yeah,
Your
that's my opinion, bro.
Your opinion's
you don't gotta attack me for it.
I think
Republican.
when I saw that, I was like, what?
Let's answer Graham's this or that. And anyone else in the chat, if you got questions, this is the perfect episode to really ask questions.
Please do.
We have no guess.
All right, so shout out G Barrett, good old roommate Graham. He's saying, who are you gonna take? Broncos defense right now or the Chiefs defense? I'll let you start.
Best player. I'm gonna give you best player first. Chris Jones is probably the best player between both teams. Close second would be Patrick Surtain,
Correct.
Jr.
Correct. Arguably the best cornerback in the league.
Correct. You know, you get some people like Sauce, some people like Patrick Surtain. I like Patrick Surtain. He cheats less than Sauce.
Yeah.
But that's just me, I guess.
Yeah.
The Broncos defense has been playing more impressive than I think the Chiefs has this year. But it is a push. It's whoever you like. It's pretty even. I think they're equally a top tier both top tier defenses. Trent McDuffie's a beast.
Yes.
Who's your fucking safety?
Reed.
Reed, yeah.
Yeah, Reed's good. So this is all I'll say. The Chiefs defense has not allowed 30 points since the Super Bowl. Against the Eagles. Against the fucking Eagles. So we're talking 2 years ago. The Chiefs defense has not allowed 30 points. Dude, they just play, they bend but don't break. They might give up more yardage. As far as points go, And keep in mind they've been battle tested. They again, how many times in the last 2 years have they played the Bills, the Ravens, the Dolphins, high flying offense at the time? You know, the
put a
Dolphins
70
dropped 70 on
their
Denver's
head.
defense, and so I guess so. I guess I think it's the Chiefs, and I don't think that's just my bias. Obviously, I'm biased. I don't think that's just my bias.
I think
though.
it's close.
But this year again, they're very comparable. Denver has them in some categories. Kansas City's got them in others. That being said, you know, the Chiefs are 7-0, and the defense is a main part of that.
Can I? Here's why I would probably lean more towards the Broncos, because you guys have so much better of an offense that you stay off the field. You keep the defense off the field longer. Your time of possession, I guarantee you, is way higher than it is on the Broncos.
Sure.
So you have eventually your defense is going to break because it's on the field all the fucking time. Greg should fucking know, because that's what happened all year last year to the Jets. You can't fucking convert third downs. What happens? Your defense comes out.
So what I will say is that the Chiefs have turned the ball over more on offense than the Broncos have. And again, people will say, "Oh, Bo Nix's stats are better than Patrick Mahomes." Well, this year up to this point, that might be true. Mahomes has thrown.
That means shit. That doesn't mean shit.
I agree. I agree with that. But this is what I'll say is that deflected pass. Mahomes got his pass deflected, picked off at the 5-yard line. Raiders have 1st and goal at the 3, and they don't score.
Yeah, I know, that's impressive. I mean, goal line defenses, it's just like in Madden, bro. I motherfuckers be getting like 60 yards on me. But if they don't score in a big chunk play, then
they're not going to score.
They're not going to score. They're going to score a field goal, or they're going to go for it on 4th down and probably not score.
With the injury,
wants to play me, Mr. Phoenix -777. I'll whoop your ass in Madden.
What I'll say is, with the injury, Jalen Watson, the Chiefs' number 2 cornerback, out for the season. Broncos might have a better pass defense. No one has a better rush defense in the entire NFL than the Chiefs right now. They held Derrick Henry, who slaughtered everyone else, to 60 yards.
Yeah, true.
So, good question,
Still
Graham.
Scored a touchdown.
He did score one. You know, first it's hard to keep him out from the one.
Yeah,
you know,
that guy just got to fall forward.
I don't know. You can look back to all the notable defenses in history. I'm not sure if any of them are keeping Derrick Henry out when he's in the
1-yard
line. So
you're right.
It is what it is. Good question though, Graham.
Awesome life locks.
Are you doing the
Oh shit! I totally skipped an entire segment.
All good.
Yeah, we're good. I'm gonna keep it going.
I'm gonna keep it going.
All right, this is gonna be fun if I can get it to work.
Yep, there you go.
If it works, Watch. Yo, this is the Watch with Mr. Phoenix. And if any of y'all that are watching right now don't know what the Watch is, it's just basically hot tea, hot takes, and sports, entertainment, music. And as the title of the episode suggests, Free Thugger. Shout out to Free and Thug. Thug is officially free.
So
officially free.
Free but on probation.
Probation for 15 years.
Yeah, sure.
If he gets caught with a gun,
yeah,
I think he's got to pass drug tests.
Yeah.
He's got to.
So he got hit with a RICO, right?
Yes. Being part of the YSL.
Mm-hmm.
Is it YSL? Yeah.
YSL, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyone, like you so the RICO chart, like, bro, that law is fucked. Just because you associate with that organization, anyone that does something, you all get charged with the same crime.
I will say that is kind of consistent with most laws as far as, you know, if you're even there in an armed robbery, you're getting hit with the same charge. Like attempted murder, like across the board when it comes to that stuff. Like if you're there, if you're involved in any way, shape, or form, you get hit with the same charge.
But he's really like not there. Like he just associates with the people that were there.
Fair.
And he probably did know what happened. But what I will tell you, I don't know if you heard his speech to the judge before the sentencing. It's pretty heartfelt. He apologized to everybody. He admitted to, what he did wrong, and, understanding that, when you're that famous, you kind of got to let go of that. I know that was like what he was raised in, but you kind of got to let go of that.
Sure. Real quick. Sorry, Kyle, I didn't see what you said. Please redo your question. Por favor.
Where is his question? I don't see his question.
Yeah, I don't. He said, "When are you guys coming back to me? We love you, Kyle."
Or you mean, when are we going to invite you back on? Is that what you're asking?
Oh, yeah. If that's what you're asking, then hopefully soon, man. Soon.
You tell me, busy guy.
Yeah, sooner rather than later.
You're the only guy busier than me that I know. But yeah. Trace Thugger doing 10 years, probably max. No, he's out, bro. Max is out. I mean, Thug is out. He's out.
On probation for 15, and that's the harshest part of his sentence.
Yeah, no, he gets time served, plus he's going to do 15 years probation. But if he fucks up, he could do up to 40 years. 40 years. Oh, yeah, he's going to do 10 years. He'll probably get off early. Yeah, no, I get it. He could get off probation early. He requested to still make music with Gunna and someone else. I can't remember who it was.
He can make music, right?
Yeah, he can, but he really can't.
It's kind of fickle.
He can't make violent music anymore. Something to that effect.
Sure.
Which is kind of weird. You're gonna like stifle someone's creativity, but I get it. I mean, fuck it. He's already made the money. Everyone knows who he is. He doesn't need to.
Just live a good life.
Yeah,
man, at that point.
50 pivoted. I mean, he's one of the gangsters rappers out.
Sure.
He started making TV shows.
Right.
That showed gangsters.
And there's nothing. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with just living a wholesome life out of jail. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
You made it out of the trap.
So, like, as far as probation, does that mean like ankle monitor at all times?
Nah, he's not on house arrest, bro.
Okay, so it's just
he's got to pass drug tests.
Uh-huh.
He can't like have guns on him. He can't commit any like major crime. Like, I mean, if he gets like a fucking speeding ticket, I mean, he'll be all right.
Okay.
Within reason. I'm happy he got out. That RICO charge thing sometimes can, it can be unfair. You didn't commit the crime. You might have known of it, but we don't know. And that is exactly why he got out. He took this plea deal because the justice system didn't want to look like idiots, because they could have dragged this out even longer.
Yeah.
That's what they do. When they know they can't win, they just draw out the process as long so they can get back. They can get back at you that way. That's what's going on with YNW Melly. No, I got you. Bro. Watch the video I sent you, bro.
I will.
I promise you. They don't have the evidence to prosecute him. They have nothing.
Sure. And, you can't use music in
well, they also manipulated some things and they got caught, just like how OJ got caught. Because someone might be clearly guilty, but if you tamper with anything, you fucked up the whole case. You lose. And the same thing with Young Thug. They didn't have any evidence that proved that he knew of those crimes, and he's
innocent until proven
guilty. Correct. So they drew out the process. They came up with the prosecution came up with a plea bargain, and Thug's lawyer is legit. Thug's lawyer
has to be.
He's the new Cochran.
I was just say, yeah. OJ's lawyers were remarkable.
Rob Kardashian and fucking
crazy.
And there's three, I think. Rob Kardashian, Johnny Cochran, and one other guy.
Yeah.
But yeah. And here's the crazy thing. They had to change judges. Did you know that?
In the Young Thug case?
Yeah, they had to change judges because it was clear that the judge was biased, And a judge's job is to be impartial,
Completely.
unbiased, and just
Same with the jury.
supposed to just look at the facts and then make a judgment from that.
Yeah.
And that dude was so on the prosecutor's side that they got a new judge, and I think she did her job, which was to be impartial and then make a ruling. And I think 15 years probation is probably fair.
Fair enough.
Free Tory Lanez though. No, I don't.
Even if he did shoot him in the foot.
I don't support domestic violence. I just want to say that first and foremost. So don't come for me.
Sure. Alrighty.
All right.
So we got the awesome life locks of the week. I am currently up on you, dog. I got you 4-2 so far, and
better.
we got a
gap
steak
between
dinner. We got a steak dinner.
better
on it, too.
gap than Dolphins versus Chiefs record right now. So I'm cool.
Okay.
I'm cool.
All right. What you got?
All right. No, you go first.
Oh, you're gonna love this one. I got your boy who hasn't scored a touchdown since week 1, plus 150. Tyreek Hill anytime touchdown.
Damn, that's nice. I'm gonna probably pick that. I'm not gonna pick that today. You're gonna hate what I'm picking, but I'm gonna combo that with this one that I'm about to tell you. That's gonna be my 2-leg parlay. I'm gonna put $50 on it.
Okay.
But I'm not using that as my lock. My lock is 57.5 because that's all it is. It's like even money.
You're talking about the points?
No, yards. Tyreek Hill, 57.5.
That's only 57.5.
My brother told me that shit. And I didn't confirm it on DraftKings, but on Hard Rock Bet in Florida,
It's only
57.5
That's
yards.
criminal.
Yes.
Against, I want to know what it is on
On
MGM. Just on MGM real
Oh,
quick.
that's who you use? You don't use DraftKings?
I mean, I use all.
Let's
It
see.
just depends.
I'll do it right
Yeah,
now.
you said 57.5.
Yes.
Gotta see that line, bro. It's 76.5.
I promise you that's what he told me. 57.5.
Did you check it yourself?
No,
though?
I'm gonna believe my brother. Why would he lie to me about that?
That just simply it just doesn't make sense. That's crazy. 57.5 freak
50
yards.
Yes.
It's 76, and on DraftKings,
Let's see. What is it?
passing props,
Do I need to call my brother to show you that I'm not
receiving props. No, that's not it. It's
receiving props? Oh, that one show it. Yeah, this is definitely not
bro.
it.
70 yards on DraftKings is minus 150.
All right, just to make you happy, I'll do 70 yards.
70. All right.
Is that gonna
That's
make
I
you
mean that's
happy?
more fair than 57, bro. That if that's a broken line, bro. Bales is putting a hand on that every time.
A stack.
A stack. Okay.
It might have been a boost, though. I don't know.
All right.
Maybe
All
it
right.
was a
So
boost.
we both
70.
both got Tyreek. Yeah. Plus 150 Tyreek Hill touchdown. I think that's generous because Tua is back, and just because he didn't get him last week doesn't mean he's not going to get him this week.
Did you say that's gingerish?
Gingerish.
That's gingerish.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna get an anytime touchdown. I'm about to hit him on the head top real quick.
57 is criminal.
I'm just
That's
telling. Don't shoot. The
You
messenger.
said on which?
On Hard Rock Bets. That's
Okay.
what it is in Florida. Because
So if he placed a bet,
just showing you right now.
oh, that you're placing. So if your brother placed a bet and it shows that it was 57 yards, I'll give you the 57.
Okay.
Otherwise, I think 70 is more than fair. Every other book has
Boom.
70,
Okay.
76.
I'll do 70.
All right.
Even though he hasn't had 70 since week 1. Just so you know.
Didn't he not last week?
No, he didn't have 70 yards.
I thought he was close.
He might have been close, but he didn't have 70 yards.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna keep it going.
Let's keep it going.
Well, I'm excited for this one.
All right. Mount Rushmore of GOATs.
So goats, just to clarify, the greatest of all time in whatever category, sport, so on and so forth. You want to give mine first?
Do you want to do left to right for best? So right from left?
This is in no particular order.
No,
Mount, you're
you made it.
correct.
You made
Mount Rushmore. So I'm gonna go for first. My Mount Rushmore of goats. I got Michael Phelps,
it. Okay, good, great answer.
John Jones,
I love it.
Tiger Woods, Joey Chestnut.
You didn't put your Mahomes. You didn't put Mahomes. You didn't put Mahomes on the mound.
We're talking about the goats of the goats, and the majority of people would say, the vast majority of people would say that Mahomes is not the GOAT of his own sport. So I don't know how I can put him on there yet. In 10 years, I think I probably would. I can't right now.
Good. Oh, great answer, bro. I'm proud. I'm proud of you.
I'm keeping it a buck.
Keeping it a buck. I am going to be a little more biased than you are. I got Tom Brady.
Okay.
Football.
Not mad at it.
Okay.
7 Super Bowls speak for itself.
I got Floyd Money Mayweather.
Okay. Undefeated. I mean, what I will say, some people will say like Muhammad Ali, but for different reasons. I mean,
correct. He's bigger than just boxing.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah, it's coming. I know it's coming.
Oh.
I know it's coming. Just say it.
I want. I'm trying to figure out, where I want to go first. If I want to. I want to go there first.
You got Brady and you got Money Mayweather.
Yeah, I think that's a fair. You stole John Jones from me.
You can still say John Jones. It's your list.
But Michael Phelps you have an argument there. You have an argument there
Against Michael Phelps?
No, you have no. I'm saying like putting like. Since you brought it up, I acknowledge that he should be on a Mount Rushmore, but I don't know if I will.
That's fine.
So
it's your list.
I'm gonna switch it up. Usain Bolt.
I thought about putting that. That's a good answer too.
Usain,
the fastest man on land.
Yeah,
that's again. I don't think many people are gonna dispute that.
And then you made a for you not picking Mahomes because there's a good portion of people that don't acknowledge Mahomes as a GOAT. I don't think he is. I think it's Brady. But since you did that, it's still about a 60-40, maybe even 70-30 Jordan LeBron on the debate. So with that said, Kanye West.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
that's my Mount Rushmore.
Okay, that's fair enough. Because
it didn't say sports.
No. I said Joey Chestnut, which I don't know if eating hot dogs is a sport necessarily.
It is
sure,
sport.
And again, you can definitely argue that. So I will say Kanye West is probably the most fickle in the sense that with music it's tough because it depends on
it's perspective.
It depends on what you go up like.
Goat rapper though.
Sure. Again, I'm
goat artist.
I'm not necessarily disagreeing, but I don't know if I agree with that fully either. Because I know you wanted to go Braun. I know you did.
I do, but you made a valid point.
For the same reason why if I put Patrick Mahomes, that argument will get picked apart is the same reason LeBron will get picked apart is because probably while it's closer with LeBron and MJ right now, I'd say as far as perspective-wise than Mahomes and Brady, when the majority of people think that Michael is the GOAT and Tom Brady is the GOAT, when you're talking about the Mount Rushmore of GOATs, that's why it's tough to argue that.
It's probably 90-10 if we're being honest, and maybe even less than that for the GOAT debate for quarterback right now.
Correct.
Whereas, like I said, it's probably 60
it's closer.
40, 70-30 tops.
It's closer. What up, Christian? Glad to have you, bro.
What up, dog?
Okay. So one more time, I'll run it back. If anything, just for the clip. Mount Rushmore of GOATs. I got Michael Phelps, John Jones, Tiger Woods, and Joey Chestnut.
I got Tom Brady, Money Mayweather, Usain Bolt, and Kanye West.
Again,
Those are my GOATs.
yeah, good. Yeah, I was thinking about putting Usain Bolt. I really was. I decided to.
He's got a lot of medals. He doesn't have Michael Phelps.
Yeah, well, Michael Phelps is the most decorated Olympian.
Since you represented him, I didn't want to also represent.
Sure.
Just to flavor it up, just keep it different.
Yeah.
You know.
No, fair.
He's the Usain Bolt of the land.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry.
The sea. You got fastest man in the sea.
Yeah,
fastest man on land. So that's fair. Fastest man eating as many hot dogs as you possibly can.
I really wish Usain Bolt, Noah Lyles, Tyreek Hill,
just line up,
and DK Metcalf would.
You think DK Metcalf is in that conversation?
DK thinks he's faster than Tyreek.
He's not.
His top speed might be. He just would. The head start that Tyreek would have, he still probably wins.
I mean, so 40-yard dash, Tyreek's got him.
I think he's got all of them in the 40-yard dash. Even Usain, they even 100 meters different than 40-yard dash.
Correct.
100 meter, Usain even now is probably getting reek. Old Usain. And then Noah Lyles for sure is smoke. Noah Lyles, I think, beat one of Usain's records.
Really?
Yeah. So I think he beat his 200-meter record.
Fair enough.
Let's keep it going. And let's get up out of here.
Yeah. You got it.
Oh, it's me?
Yeah.
All right. We're currently missing Louisiana Fest.
It's going on right now.
It's right now. It's been since 6:00. I'm glad Weezy's getting some shine. He's on Amazon Prime. I wonder if that has anything to do with him getting slighted for the Super Bowl. Do you feel he got slighted for the Super Bowl?
Absolutely.
I mean,
absolutely. It's in New Orleans.
Greg did make a good point. Although Lil Wayne has a bunch of bangers, he doesn't have too many kid-friendly bangers, like family-friendly bangers.
How many does Kendrick have?
Oh, he does. He has better clean songs than
but also like without censoring, like, because anything's kid friendly when you just censor all the bad words.
Yeah. I got you. And Kendrick's hot. He's hot right now. But I do think Lil Wayne and Cash Money, Young Money. Lil Wayne would have probably brought Drake on the stage, and
Sure. What I will say, I think part of it, I don't know for sure. I think part of it has to do. Lil Wayne's a Packers fan.
Okay, what does that have to do with?
Well, again, he reps the Packers. He's ran out with the Packers. I'm pretty sure.
But what does that have to do with him not getting?
Well, how much? What do you?
He still reps New Orleans.
Okay, what do you really? Okay, but how much if they're having the Super Bowl in their stadium and you're not repping the Saints? Like,
he reps. If you listen to his music, he still represents New Orleans.
Maybe
you can have two. You can like two teams.
You can't. I mean,
he's a cheesehead. I get it.
You can like two teams, but I just don't relate to that. I'm one team.
It has to do.
I'm one team, and any other.
I promise you, Jay-Z did. I promise you, Jay-Z, because Jay-Z is the executive producer. He chooses what artist goes up. Just so you know.
At the Super Bowl.
At the Super Bowl. Yep, 1,000%. He chooses it. Okay. Like there might be other hands. It's a fact. There might be other hands that there's a vote or whatnot, but he has the final say so on who gets approved. And it's been since every Super Bowl since Maroon 5 has been executively produced from Jay-Z.
Okay.
Anyways, so I don't think Jay-Z's thinking, we're not gonna pick Lil Wayne because he's a Packers fan. New Orleans didn't pick this. Jay-Z picked this. Jay-Z and his team picked this.
Okay.
And it is what it is. What I hope, and I want to see what you think. Do you think Kendrick brings? Because Kendrick can choose who he can bring. Even though I don't know. Do Kendrick and Lil Wayne got a song together?
I'm sure they're on features together.
I don't know of one off the top of my head.
Was Lil Wayne on effing Problems?
No,
He was not on that.
As 2 Chains and
Yes, he does. Mona Lisa, Kendrick and Wayne.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Yep.
All right, there's one song. Oh, Trey said that Mona Lisa.
Yep, and that's a banger. That is a banger.
Okay. They don't have very many songs together. But yeah, I think it'd be a travesty if Lil Wayne doesn't get some kind of shine in New Orleans. I mean, he's top 5 in my book. He had a
Wayne?
very long
Yeah.
run. He's lyrical. He's catchy. He is a big piece of hip hop. You know,
Absolutely. Wayne's goated. If he's not in your top 5, he's probably in your top 10
yeah.
at the minimum.
He's not top 5. He's top 10, but he's top 5.
The only reason why I don't know if I'd put money on that is because of how close Wayne is with Drake, and there's no possible way that Kendrick goes up and doesn't play Not Like Us. There's no way.
You can't have a song calling someone a pedophile
and then go up on stage.
No,
that's your boy.
No, you can't do that in you can't do that on the Super Bowl. They can't play Not Like Us.
Well, they're probably
certified lover boy, certified pedophile.
They're probably going to change
PDF file.
They're probably going to change some words or just blank it out completely. I do not see how they don't do some version of Not Like Us. At least the chorus. At least. There's just no way, dude. It's the hottest song in probably this year.
It's the hottest song in 2024 for sure.
There's no way. And again, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I don't think he goes out there certified lover boys, certified pedophiles, but at the same, he probably he says something. I don't know what it is. I don't know exactly, but it's got to be something, bro. So yeah, I don't know.
Well, we'll see where that goes, but we got a little segment here. It's called Delete One, Smash One, Marry One. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. I don't know if you're ready. I gotta get this phone. I don't think you're ready. Meg Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. Delete one, smash one, marry one.
That's a good one. I like it. I like it a lot.
Who you deleting?
So,
and why?
I'm deleting Cardi B.
She's annoying as fuck.
She's annoying as fuck. She's admit to drugging men and robbing them, which personally isn't my style. It's not my thing.
It's not your cup of tea.
So I'm deleting Cardi B for sure. Smashing Meg Thee Stallion.
Okay.
That thing claps, dog. Let's keep it real. let's keep it 100. All right, I'm smashing Meg Thee Stallion, and personally, I mean, like when it comes down to it, I'd take Nicki Minaj out of all of them. I think she brings in the full scoop. She's fine. You know, she's as far as looks, she's got it all going for her, and I like genuinely. I feel like I've seen more wholesome moments from her. I know that only goes so far as celebrities when we're talking celebrities. But I think out of all of them, I think as a person, I also think she's the best option out of all of them. And I think she's close with Meg, but she's the best looking out of all of them too. So I am going to delete Cardi B easily. I'm going to smash Meg Thee Stallion, and I am going to marry Nicki Minaj.
I think I'm gonna have to agree with you.
Yeah.
So I was torn because I think Cardi would probably be fun. Allegedly, Stefan Diggs is tapping that while she's pregnant, or did that while she was pregnant. But that's neither here nor there. With his torn ACL ass.
Damn, he's not a bill anymore, bro.
I know. I actually like Stefan Diggs. He's a baller, a little drama queen, but he's a baller. I think Cardi B would probably be fun, but so would Meg Thee Stallion.
I think
yeah, our songs are nasty too.
I get that,
Yeah.
but you don't have to get drugged and robbed when
Yeah,
you
yeah,
make the stallion.
Yeah, well, Cardi B ain't robbing nobody no more.
Not anymore.
She
Not
got her
anymore.
own money. She
Yeah,
don't need
well,
to rob nobody.
Yeah, well, he's
Um,
proud of it.
And then Nick,
I like that. I like that. Like
who
that
do you
list,
think's the
though.
best rapper?
I think I have to go Nicki as
Yeah,
well.
Nick-
I have to go Nicki.
Nicki has some dope ass verses.
and I'll give you and same thing. I'll give you Megan Thee Stallion second, and I'll give you Cardi B after that.
Cardi B got some songs though, some bangers. Their production's just really good.
I
too.
get that. But yeah, as far as
Lyrical,
lyrically,
yeah,
Nicki Minaj
Nicki's,
is,
yeah.
and also she's been relevant for longer than the rest of them too.
Yeah,
And she's proven, she's battle tested. Yeah, so on and so forth. So shout out Nicki. And we're about to wrap things up. It's been a good pod. We got words of wisdom
Take us home
from your boy Chili. So this again, typically go with quotes that are relevant to me in my life and kind of what I'm going through. And so what I'll say is, the only thing that we have to fear is fear itself. FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. And so basically what that quote's saying is that, you know, at least with me, and I think a lot of other people can relate, like I get in my own head a little too much. I think about things too much, overthink. And so when it comes down to it, is like, am I really fearing what's actually going on? Or am I just fearing the fear that I think I'm going to have about the situation? And so it's a good reminder to just kind of calm down. Things are typically never as bad as they seem. You know, when you go out and, you know, even taking ups, I'm like, okay, well, I fear the thought of taking ups more than I actually do taking them, in the sense that I know I can go out and I can talk to anyone and you know, progress things in the situation forward from there. So that's the words of wisdom, is just to remember that
Not being scared is being scared of being scared.
correct.
There's a
Mhm.
rapper, Chaos. You've probably never heard of him. I gotta put you on game. I gotta definitely put you on game. That dude is a great songwriter, musician, and there was a song called Paper Cuts. And at the end of the Paper Cuts, he has like this, like, I don't know, like in between verses, this persona starts talking, and then he says, I got a question for you. And it's in like a little, like a chipmunk voice type of thing. Have you ever wanted to be free? And he goes, no. Have you ever wanted to be free of wanting to be free?
Yeah.
You know, so it's
Similar vibe.
Similar vibe.
Shout out Bales. You guys are still going. We keep it going.
We keep it
Bales.
going.
We stay going.
Yeah, we all.
I'd love to have Bales on one.
Yeah, bro. He's
Love to
scared.
have
He's
Bales.
scared though.
Hey, the only thing you have to fear, Bales,
I'ma keep it going.
is fear itself.
Yeah, don't be scared, bro.
Big word, man. Well, appreciate every single one of you that tuned in, turned up. Truly does mean the world. You know, the you know,
We're growing, even
we
though
do
YouTube's
it.
kind of stunting our
no, we
growth.
love you too.
You guys. YouTube overlords, we love you. You know, but anyways, this is the Awesome Life Podcast, episode 100. I am Mr. Phoenix,
Here we're chilling.
and we are out. Tune in, turn up. We're also on Spotify.
Thanks for checking us out, yo.
And we're gonna grind to the sun up, sun up. All we wanna do is turn up, turn up. And we're gonna grind to the sun up, sun up. All we wanna do is turn up, turn up. And we're gonna grind to the sun up, sun up. All we wanna do is turn up, turn up. And we're gonna grind to the